Many people drink artificially sweetened soft drinks because they're considered healthier than those with sugar. But a Victorian study has found they may in fact increase the chance of developing diabetes.
Every 600 millilitre bottle of soft drink contains up to 16 teaspoons of sugar. So those with artificial sweeteners often look to be the safer option. There's no doubt sugar-free soft drinks, sports drinks and energy drinks are popular. One study found 1 in 4 Australian teenagers reported drinking them every day.
Every soldier knows the danger of a hidden enemy. But what if the threat was sitting in your own fridge? Some of the most popular sodas on the planet act like saboteurs inside your body, loading you with sugar, chemicals, and energy crashes that weaken your focus and endurance. You drink them for a quick pick-me-up, but hours later you're left foggy, drained, and vulnerable. Today we're exposing the top soft drink enemies you need to avoid.
Until you see this new massive study by Monash and RMIT universities and the Cancer Council. That tracked more than 36,000 Australian adults over 14 years. As to why, researchers say it's in the body's reaction to artificial sweetener.
The relationship between artificially sweetened beverages and type 2 diabetes was independent of weight gain.
Not surprisingly, those who averaged one regular soft drink a day had a 23% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. But those who had artificially sweetened drinks, well, their diabetes risk was up 38%.
And revealing 3 allies that actually improve your readiness. The question is, how many of these enemies are you already letting in? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
Researchers also point out when it comes to whether sugared or artificially sweetened beverages are better for your health, the answer is neither.
Which suggests that there are other mechanisms such as maybe changes in microbiome or insulin secretion or glucose metabolism.
Open your fridge and you don't just see drinks, you see brightly colored uniforms lined up like soldiers waiting for deployment. But not every unit is on your side. Some of the most consumed sodas in the world operate like saboteurs, dressed up as refreshment, but trained to weaken your system from the inside. They strike when you least expect it, not with gunfire, but with sugar spikes, chemical overload, and energy crashes that cut down your focus and endurance. The packaging looks harmless, the names sound playful, yet the effects are closer to sabotage than support. Think about how these drinks are marketed. Commercials show friends laughing in the sun, athletes celebrating a win, families sharing a moment of joy. The message is clear. This can is more than a drink. It's a key to happiness. But under the pop of the tab and that first sweet rush lies a formula built with excess sugar, artificial colors, and in many cases synthetic sweeteners that disrupt the body's natural signals.
The cancer research arm of the organisation has done a safety review into aspartame and is preparing to label it as possibly carcinogenic to humans. The final report is due to be published next month. Artificial sweetener used in thousands of products, including Diet Coke, ice cream and chewing gum, could soon be declared a possible cancer risk by the World Health Organization.
Even though most soda doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee or some tea, this caffeinated carbonated beverage can have some serious health effects.
Is it soda or is it pop?
Soda.
I say pop.
I say pop too, yeah.
It's pop for me.
I say soda.
The fun image hides a serious problem. They are not hydrating your body like water, and they are not delivering steady energy like balanced food. What they give you instead is a temporary surge followed by a sharp drop. Take Mountain Dew. Its neon green glow is impossible to ignore, almost like a flare marking itself on the battlefield. One glance and you know it's not natural. It's chemical. The caffeine promises stamina, but it's sugar that floods your system, outpacing even most candy bars.
Whatever you call it, how much do you actually know about it? Half of Americans say they have a soft drink multiple times a week, but how much sugar does an average can of soda contain? Over time, the excess sugar is turned into fat in your liver, which can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Next question, can soda affect your mind?
Caffeine acts like a stimulant, so it's pretty much like taking speed.
30 grams, 15 grams, I don't know.
The answer is 32 grams. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams of sugar per day for women and 36 grams for men.
The rush feels real, but it comes at a cost. You hit a crash that leaves you sluggish, irritable, and unable to focus. Just when you need endurance or mental clarity, your body feels depleted and fogged. What looks like a weapon for energy turns out to be an ambush that cuts down your performance at the worst possible moment. Now look at Pepsi Max. The label boasts 0 calories, almost like it's a smarter choice, even a disciplined one. But the truth is less straightforward. Artificial sweeteners are not neutral. They confuse the body's sensors. Your brain detects sweetness and prepares for sugar, but real sugar never arrives. That mismatch can trigger hunger, keep cravings alive, and push you toward overeating. Instead of maintaining discipline, your appetite is fired up, and your ability to resist breaks down. So while one unit fights with sugar overload, another one chips away at your control. Different weapons, same result. Your readiness is compromised. And then there's nostalgia, the hardest weapon to defend against. Fanta Orange, Sprite Remix, 7-Up Cherry, each one tied to childhood memories, summer afternoons, or trips with friends. The flavors feel familiar, safe, even comforting. But beyond the orange fizz or the cherry twist lies another sugar bomb, or in some cases, a strange cocktail of chemical flavors. These drinks never hydrate. They never restore what is lost through sweat or effort. They only push more sugar or additives into the system, draining energy reserves while tricking the mind into believing it's drinking something good. What makes these drinks dangerous is not just their sugar or chemicals, it's their disguise. They sit on shelves beside water and juice, priced low, wrapped in colors that suggest fun and freedom. But the long-term cost is measured in lost focus, creeping weight gain, dental damage, and higher risks for heart problems. By accepting them into your daily routine, it's like allowing enemy combatants to camp inside your base. They look harmless, they feel familiar, but they erode your strength slowly and consistently. Across 7 of the most popular soft drinks, you find the same pattern repeated: a burst of stimulation, a crash in energy, an undermining of focus and endurance. It's not just unhealthy, it's tactical damage to your ability to perform. Each can you open is not just a treat, it's a strike against your own readiness. And the hidden impact hits harder than most people expect, because they never think of soda as an active threat. But if these are the enemies hiding inside your fridge, the question becomes clear: who are the allies? Because there are choices that don't just avoid harm, they can actually support hydration, endurance, and recovery, giving you tools to perform instead of traps that cut you down. Avoiding those sugar-loaded sodas is not just a diet tweak, it's a calculated defense against an internal enemy that blunts your performance at every turn. Each can you remove is one less weapon working against your focus, stamina, and long-term health. Audit your own supplies. Look at what's stacked in your fridge or carried in your bag. Replace those hidden saboteurs with allies like L'Aqua, Lollipop Prebiotic Soda, or Zevia. These drinks don't just avoid the damage, they support hydration and discipline. Naval fleets plan every move to stay operational. Why not plan your daily fuel with the same discipline?